Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Me Day. And if you're joining for the first time, thank you for joining. And if this is your time returning back, I would say thank you for joining me back. I know I've been away, I have not been consistent. I know I gave some words that I was going to follow and some rules I was going to follow. But I'm so sorry I did not keep to my words. Like I said, it's my final semester at nursing school. And it's a little bit, I would say off balance, but kind of, it's a lot of things trying to get done, trying to get papers done, trying to get studying for NCLEX as well is there, having to study for ATI, because we do ATI here at my school. It's an exam for, what I say, kind of preparing for NCLEX. So I have a lot of ATIs to do. I have regular class exams every week. I had my portfolio to do. So I had a lot I was doing. So I'm so sorry I did not keep up to my words, but I will try to remain consistent, because that's a very big thing for me. Commitment. I have to be committed to this channel. So guys, basically today, I know it's been a while and I'm not supposed to bore anybody out, but I'm just trying to give them something I feel I really need to talk about. It's something that really took me off here for a while, and it's more about my education. So it's something I want to talk and share with everyone. Maybe you can share to your friends, your families, or anybody you know, or even you yourself can watch it and might even need the ATI the ATI video I'm trying to talk about. So today I'm talking about how to prepare and study for ATI exams. So what's an ATI? I think I mentioned about ATI before in one of my videos of how I feel one of my ATIs. If you've not seen that, so go watch that video. The ATI exam is an examination we use to prepare for NCLEX here at my school. I attend West Side Illinois School of Nursing. It's at Macomb. So ATI is one of the materials they use for us to prepare for the NCLEX. So it has a couple of practice questions and quizzes, quiz bank, and it's a very nice, helpful tool. They even have books as well for each courses you will have to take an ATI for. So guys, I want to talk about how to study for ATI. I know ATI is something pretty stressful, and it's, oh my god, it's stressful. I really can testify to how intensifying the ATI can be. It's stressful, it's draining, even brings tension, because ATI feels more harder than your regular class exam, because you're what exactly am I having? Where am I getting the questions from? What am I having? So it's so broad for you to know what exactly you want to study for your ATI. So I'm just trying to tell you how you can study for your ATI and pass your ATI exam. I'm not going to say without stress, because it's not stressful, but it's just a way to pass your ATI. So firstly, what I do to pass all my ATIs, because I'm just going to tell myself congratulations on that first, because I am done with all my ATIs and also had to do my comprehensive predictor, which was a couple days ago, and I also passed all of those. So what I need to prepare for all my ATIs, because I've done roughly about, is this 7 or 8? I really can't keep. I can't keep track of the numbers. So, and now I've done a couple ATIs. So what I used to study for my ATI, when I first started doing ATI, I took it as just a regular exam. I told myself, I said I was going to study when we have the break for the ATI, but now holidays, you just want to relax and cool out. So I did not study for the ATI. Like I said, I was going to study for the ATI. So I was just doing other things, trying to get myself in balance. Okay, this is my time off. I'm supposed to relax and not worry about school. But I reasoned back. I just went through the practice question. I was oh, it's just an exam. I'm going to skill through. Bro, I remember my first ATI and I bombed it. And I'm okay, this does not look like the regular exam I think I would just do and pass just like that. Then a second attempt came. I was I studied. I did remediation, saying, okay, yes, I'll remediate my stuff I failed and I'm going to pass it. Second attempt, boom, bombed it. And that was for fundamentals. And I'm okay, now I'm in between passing this ATI and having to move to my next level. And I'm what can I do to pass it? This is my third attempt. What can I do? Then I had to study. I did a couple practice questions And I was like, I don't think I want to wait too long to take the exam. I want to take it like ASAP, because the last time I had like a week gap to retake it, I was like, I think I want 3 or 4 days. So I bought my ATI on a Friday, and I texted my professor saying, okay, I would like to take this ATI maybe on Monday or Tuesday. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. You have to meet up with the director of nursing first. I went through all of those processes and I met with her. Then how I studied for my ATI is the basic talk, so don't let me talk too much. This is how I studied. First, I did a practice question. Every ATI has a mandatory practice question you have to do. So we have, usually there are 2 practice questions, practice A and practice B. So I did the practice A ATI first, then did the practice B again. When you are doing the practice questions, I answer them and I read the rationales, because with me reading rationales, like, it helps me understand better what I'm trying to answer, in the sense that when next I see that question, I don't see that direct question, but I have an understanding of what the topic is saying. So if I have a question, I have to read the rationale, even when I get it right or I get it wrong, because with the rationale, I'm trying to assimilate whatever thing is talking about. I try to assimilate it, like it digests. It gives me a better like breakdown of new. For instance, if I have a question on medication, maybe on like for instance, Eliquix. Oh no, don't let me that. Maybe acetaminophen. Yeah. So why is this person taking acetaminophen? So let's say there's fever, there's rash. Okay, I picked fever. So if I pick fever, a rationale, oh, fever. This is why this medication is used for fever, because it is used for fever. Or why can't you take an NSAID for people that have maybe like ulcers or GI bleed? I read the rationale, and that way, like, I understand it. And whenever I see another question that talks about that, like, it might not be the same question, but something similar, I have like a better understanding of how to approach the question. That's one way I study. Another way again is the quiz bank. Oh my god, the quiz bank is so helpful. It's a lot, but I bet it's helpful. I know the subject that actually had the most quiz bank was the med surge. When I was doing the med surge, I think it was maybe like almost 600 questions. So I planned to do each subject. It was divided by subject. I will try to like put how to get to the quiz bank maybe after the video or something. So that way we can have like you can have a better way to see if you don't know how to like get to the quiz bank area. So the med surge was like about almost 600 questions. So and it was divided into like different like subjects, or like, so there was endocrine, there was urinary, there was cardiovascular, there was respiratory. So it was like in different sections. So what I did was I started with the smallest one. I think it was 40 something questions, and I think that was the one with cancer. So I did that one first, then I moved to the next one. I really can't remember like what sections they are, but I picked each sections per day. So let's say today I'm picking, and that was like way before the ATI exam, so I could like cover the whole quiz bank. So I had to do cardiovascular for a day. That was like 112 questions, and to be honest, I don't like sitting straight to do a long question, so I break it down. I do the study. So there's study, there's exam. I prefer the study because with the study you read the rationales immediately. Unlike exams where you're testing your brain. So whenever I try to do that, I hit on the study aspects when I want to do it. And with the study, whenever I pick an answer, I get to see my rationale. I read rationale, okay, why it's wrong, why it's right. That way, like, you have a better understanding and a better breakdown of what you're doing. So the quiz bank is a very, very, very useful tool. As well, I try to watch YouTube videos. There's a particular YouTube channel that goes out, kind of like she goes along with the ATI textbook, and it's so helpful because it's kind of like a compressed way of studying your textbook. Yeah, you still want to read your book, yes, but that way, like, you can listen to that anywhere. You're in the bathroom, you're playing the video, you're probably driving your car, maybe to clinicals or somewhere, you can play the video. Like, you can be anywhere and watch that YouTube. So like that one's like a very good way to also like study. I think it's Level Up RN. Yes, it was a very, very useful tool for me. Like, it was. Then so playing that videos, I think every course has like their own part for videos. So listening to those videos like also helped me, because if I in the bathroom in the morning. I play the video as I'm like taking my shower. Like maybe like some people whenever they're driving, I have a friend. If she's driving, she's like listening to um the um the YouTube video. Someone like me, I prefer listening to music, so I don't do that. So, but my free time, I try to listen to the videos. So they are very, very, very helpful. Then I would say also, what else do I do to study for ATI? I would say reading flashcards. There's a particular flashcard I also use. It's also Catipac's flashcard. A flashcard goes along with the ATI textbook, like a compressed version. So a video and a flashcard was helpful to me. It was like they kind of go along, so it's like another way to do it. And there's some ATI that are easier to do, like you can read the whole textbook. It's very, very compressed, like the nutrition ATI, the leadership ATI, the community ATI. Those books are so short and tiny, so there's something you can cover up like within a short frame of time. And over here at my school, what I always do is if you're taking a particular subject right now, they make you read the ATI chapters as well for it. And even if you don't read it early, you can still try to start ahead. Even when you have your break now, I know like most people are going on summer break, you can start reading for it and stuff like that. I know like, so it's a lot. So, but ATI was one of my biggest fear in nursing school as well, because I'm like, oh my god, ATI exam. But guys, those are the tricks I used in study for my ATI, and they really worked for me. They helped me get through all the ATIs I had to take here at nursing school. And the days of ATIs are finally over for me, okay? No more ATIs. All ATIs are over. And if you're taking a comprehensive ATI, I would say the practice questions also do help, because the comprehensive ATI is 180 questions. So we have practice A, we have practice B, and I'm sure before you do comprehensive, you do capstones. So yeah, the capstone was like pretty helpful too. So that's how I prepared for my ATI exams. And I'm not gonna say I didn't bomb it, because it was only one ATI. That was my first ATI, because I do not really have the knowledge of how to take ATI then. And that was like the first and last ATI I ever had to bomb, or I ever bombed here in nursing school. I'm not trying to be proud though, but it's something that it was so stressful. So I really worked so hard to get that, and I'm really grateful to God for that. But I'm not here to start giving speeches about how God, thank you for passing my ATIs. I'm thankful though, but I'm not here to give those speeches. So that's how I studied for my ATI. So guys, I know I probably said a lot, but try those tricks that I used and see the work. They're helpful. And even if you have friends that also like talk to you, guys can also like talk out some like things together. For instance, those medications, I can call you and ask you like, let's talk it out. Look for mnemonics to use for your ATIs, like some key things. So that's it. So guys, expect my next video. It's gonna be bomb, okay? You do not want to miss that. Stay tuned to this channel, because I am back for better and for good. I'm not going anywhere anymore, okay? The hardest thing that took me away was nursing school, and it's almost over. Like, the journey to nursing school is about to end, okay? It's about to end. But the only thing that can take me up again is when you send study for NCLEX. But I will try not to go away too far, because you know NCLEX is also priority. But you guys are also mine, and I do miss doing this, but I'm back on board, okay? So graduation in how many weeks? I think 22 days. Yeah, 22 days. I'm keeping tab so good. I'm keeping record. Like, it's been a journey program. So I had to keep tab for my graduation. I might not be announcing to anybody, but guys, in my head, I'm doing a countdown every blessed day, okay? Every day I'm doing countdown. So guys, that's just it. I love you, and success in every ATI you have to take. I know you can do it. Like, ATI can be stressful, but I trust you. You will do this. All right, guys. Bye, and do not forget to watch how to get to those quiz bank. I'll probably put an end of the video for you to watch. Bye, guys. So guys, this is the quiz bank I was talking about that you could use to study. So when you go in, you hit on test, stand from test. You will see a place that talks about learning system RN.
Then you hit on learning system RN. Then after that, go to the dynamic quizzes. Then hit on the quizzes and assignments. Then that's where you have the dynamic quizzes I was talking about. So with the dynamic quizzes, you have a form of and study and test, and you also have the options for different topics. So this is like the topics right here, and you can select any topic of your choice that you want. And if you want to study mode, you can pick study mode, and if you want the test mode, you can pick the test mode. So that's just how, and you're allowed to pick the amount of questions you want to do at the time. Thank you.